In this video, I inherited my grandpa's $3 million farm, but I have no farming experience. I now have the challenge of keeping the farm profitable and hopefully not going bankrupt. Will I be able to do it? Stay tuned to find out. And if you guys want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe and dropping a like helps too. Anyway, let's go do some farming. Well, boys, it's another day out on the farm. And today is finally the day that we get to go do some planting. Last video, I got the planter all set up, all filled up with seed, ready to go here, so we're gonna head out there pretty quick. But first, we have to go and pick up something new for the farm. That's right, I'm already buying stuff, but this might be slightly essential, so that's my excuse. All right, new toy, essential farm vehicle secured. We're gonna get this back to the farm, and then I think we're actually gonna use it to go check up on the fields. We're gonna go plant here later today, and then hopefully we actually get some work done. All right, back at the farm here. I don't have a loading ramp, so I guess I'm just gonna have to use the skid steer. That's probably the best way to get this thing off there. So originally the plots of land that I thought we had were kind of out that way, but I guess we have a bunch more than that, so we got a lot of seeding to do, and I guess that means we should probably get to work. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, this farm did not have any kind of a quad, so I figured, hey, probably should pick one up. Maybe I should have got a side-by-side instead. I guess I still can. Maybe later, though. Anyway, the property we're checking out is just this big back piece here. I guess we have more out that way, so we'll have to go check on that too, but everything looks good through here. Just wanted to make sure there was no down trees. I haven't even been over here to check this out yet, so I wasn't even sure what it looked like. The heck? Is that a barn? I didn't even know Grandpa had a barn back here, and it's not too far from the house. Huh. I guess this is also where all of our grassland is if we want to do a little bit of haying this year, but shoot, I didn't know Grandpa had a barn back here. Whoa, hold up. Is that what I think it is? Okay, how did I not know this was back here? That's a 69 Charger sitting on that lift. And why is there a lift back here? I'm kind of confused. Why is this all back here? This is just like a super old barn, couple old cars, and then there's just, boom, a super clean 69 Charger sitting here. It's orange and everything. Yeah, this thing's pretty mangled. I don't even know what this is. Just a bunch of old stuff back here. Wait a minute. The heck is this? I'm kind of confused. If it's what I think it is, I don't know. We got a cleared out spot here, barrels and firewood. Oh, the barrels are empty. But if this is what I think it is, okay, let me just give my uncle a call here and ask him what the heck is exactly going on here. Because I think, like, I have an idea. So I just had an hour-long conversation with my uncle, who lives a couple states over, and he confirmed what I thought. This indeed was a spot for a moonshine still. That's right, Grandpa used to make moonshine, which I mean makes sense because this is a pretty closed-in spot. You got barrels, you got lots of old firewood. Like, this spot has been covered up for years. I don't even think really anybody knew it was back here. There's this old barn kind of completely covering it up. Then there happens to be this super nice Charger in here. And basically my uncle told me that when times got tough on the farm, Grandpa used to make moonshine to keep the farm afloat. Which, hey, I mean, good for him. That's pretty dang cool. But enough about this. We'll deal with that car later, because we're kind of supposed to be seeding right now, and we got a lot of work ahead of us. But shoot, I'm gonna have to get that out of the barn and get that back to the farm, because that is so cool. I gotta get that thing running again. Yeah, Grandpa kept that a pretty good secret, I guess, and I almost got hit by a car. Huh, I didn't know that was back there. No one told me. All right, well, seeder's all good to go here, so we'll get going. But I think tonight I'm gonna try get that car out, see if I can get it fired up. I mean, obviously hasn't ran in a long time, so I don't know if we'll be able to get anything working out of that, but we'll try our best. Okay, so as far as I'm aware, everything's calibrated on the planter here. We should be good to go. Oh yeah, this is working great. So we're going with soybeans on this field just because they're pretty high. They're not crazy high yielding, but they're pretty high profit margin, which is nice. I was originally gonna go corn on this field, but unfortunately we can't get any corn headers. So unless I can find one, we're gonna have to mostly go with soybeans this year. Alrighty, first headland done. I had to get out and check the seeder a couple times just to make sure everything's running good, but I think we're okay. So I'm gonna carry on here. Also, keep in mind that Grandpa only moved to this farm roughly 10 years ago before he passed away, so that means in the last 10 years that man has made some moonshine, which is kind of funny. But obviously I don't think he's really touched it in the last however long, but still kind of cool. And there we go. That is the last of it. The field actually took a little longer than I thought it would, but I guess I'm still getting used to the whole planter, so that'll take a bit of time. I just want to get out and check the levels before we head over to the next field here, just to make sure sure we're good. That or I might need to fill up a little bit here, but we'll check. Okay, still got some seed left. We're looking a little low on liquid fertilizer there, so I might go fill up. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go fill up here before we head out. May as well. That way we don't have to head back like midfield or something. Just grab some liquid fertilizer here real quick. Get that all filled up over here. Perfect. That should do it for that. Gotta use the tractor to get the big seed bags here. I still gotta get the dang AC fixed in this tractor. It is hot in here and is not very fun to work with. I did try fixing it myself, but unfortunately I couldn't figure it out. So I may just have to take it into John Deere. All right, so this one I guess we own as well, but the field next to it we don't apparently. So I don't know what's up with that. Might need to pick some rocks in this field. Oh, actually, I might just go see if I can rent a roller or borrow one. I think my neighbor down the road would be gracious enough to let me have his for maybe an hour or so. Actually, it's a roller, so we'll probably be done this field in like 20 minutes, if that. You know what? If we're rolling this field, may as well do the others because I don't want to have to be dealing with all those rocks and the combine and all that. So may as well just get everything rolled. I'll talk to the guy down the road that has one and see if he'll let me rent it or borrow it. We'll see. That or I just need to buy one, but maybe next year. Kind of hard to get at the moment. All right, just finishing up this field here. I did call my neighbor with the land roller. He said he'd be more than happy to lend it to me as long as he could grab my skid steer for a couple hours for a landscaping project he's got going on this summer. So I was like, yeah, sure, that works. So he said I can come pick it up whenever I need. So as soon as we're done seeding here, I think we'll go grab it. All right, so this is our last field here and our biggest one. It's right next to a highway, but it's nice. All our land is fairly close to the farm, so shouldn't have to be trucking the grain too far. Actually, you know what? Just looking at my phone here, there may be one or two smaller fields, but we'll worry about those later. Back in the day, I guess my grandpa had a lot bigger of an operation, but he downsized a lot as he was getting closer to retirement. That's why he's kind of got all this bigger equipment with such little land. But I'm thinking next year if we can lease a bunch out, that would be awesome. So according to my calculations, we should be just about out of seed and liquid fertilizer by the time we get this field just about done. As soon as we do this last little chunk, I'll get out, check the tanks, and see if I was right. Yep, I was right. Perfect. I think there might have been a little too much extra in there, but it won't be a big deal. We still got a couple little small fields left, but we'll leave those till a later date. For now, I just want to go grab the roller before the day ends here and get the fields done quick. So, this land roller is a bit bigger than I thought it was. Yeah, we should get the fields done in no time. I gotta stick to the side of the road with this thing, or else we'll be cutting into the other lane. All right, back again. Okay, so I'm thinking since we already got the 8850 hooked up to the planter and I don't really want to unhook it, we'll just use the 4040, and it's already got the bucket on it, so if we need to toss some rocks in there, we can do so. This tractor should be plenty big enough to pull that roller. All right, let's see if I still got the skill to unfold one of these. We got it straight. Now if I just go back like this, just about, lock it into place. Perfect. Look at that. So luckily with these things, you can cruise pretty quick, so it doesn't take long. Why'd I have to pick the tractor with no air conditioning? Yeah, this thing's taking quite a bit of pulling power to get this around here. Maybe I should have hooked up the bigger tractor, but I think we got it. We don't got too many hills here, so not much to worry about. Slight inclines, but that's about it. No GPS on this one, so I'm kind of doing this by eye at the moment. All right, so we finished up here. On to the next one. This one is the rockier field, so gotta make sure this one's extra good. Yeah, you can already see it's doing wonders getting rid of those rocks. I mean, it's kind of just pushing them into the ground, not really getting rid of them, but whatever works. We'll come through here with a rock picker in the spring. And last field. Once we get all finished up here, I think we'll get back home, and we'll just take my neighbor's land roller back tomorrow morning. Still want to try get that car out of that barn tonight. Gotta get out of this dang tractor. It's too hot in here. Perfect. That'll do it. All right, so in order to get this car back to the farm here, I have to go grab a tilt deck trailer, I'm gonna say. That's probably what I'm gonna have to grab. There's a rental place just down the road, and I hope it's not closed yet, so we're gonna try go grab a trailer and see if we can get this car out. I managed to get there just in time, and I got my trailer. I should really have one of these tilt decks anyway, but oh well. Okay, back at the barn again. Let's see if we can make something happen. Okay, so since this is an electric hydraulic lift, and we got absolutely no power going to it, I'm gonna have to try lift up the front of the car, tip it backwards without wrecking it, and then hopefully I can get those lift posts put sideways, and then we can lower this down and then roll it from there. Okay, slowly but surely working here. Or we could just set it on there like that. That works too. Okay, so after about an hour of moving crap around and trying to lift it with this skid steer, we got the car pretty much on the trailer. This car is like crazy heavy, and the skid steer is not really big enough for it. But I think I'll just try to get it pulled on from here, then we should be good. Would you look at that? I wonder when the last time this thing's seen sunlight. Probably not for a long time. And according to my uncle, this was my grandpa's project car before he passed. And it's pretty much finished, like very dang close. So we're going to take it back to the shop. And I'm going to have my buddy look at it who knows a bit more about cars than I do. And hopefully he can get it going again. Okay, well that should be good right there. Anyways, we still got some sunlight left here. So I might try empty out the seeder tonight so we can get some new seed in it. Maybe wash it off. But hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe and goodbye.